Well, now we're at the whiteboard, and if you don't mind, we would love to maybe iron out some of these games. You know, I have the idea of floating around, but I think we need your expertise. So you're gonna have to go back in your mind to a popular show back in the day called American Gladiators, and essentially an obstacle course. Now, one player has to get from one side of the field to the other. Pretty simple. However, somebody on the other team is trying to impede their progress with some kind of bullet of some kind that they would shoot out of a little foam turret. Now, we have one player here and one player here, right? Very, very simple. Player B is shooting what we could say some kind of Nerf bullet, if you're familiar with those, of course, or something to where if player A gets hit, the game's over. Player A needs to get all the way to the end zone without getting touched by one of the bullets. What material could player B's bullets be made out of to where there would actually be force going? Now we're in microgravity.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's gonna be easier for B to shoot because, you know, there's no gravity interfering. So, you know, if you really target, it's gonna go straight where you want to target.
To get some advantage on this end, what about some either bolted down or just free floating barriers and obstacles to where they can hide behind as they make their way from point A to point B?
Something like a puzzle that you have to solve in order to continue the next, you know, open up the next path.
Right.
Imagine you'd have to, you'd have again a kind of hole and a ball has to go through it.
Right.
But the only way to do it is actually in the microgravity phase to put the ball on above it, and then wait for the, you know, hypergravity phase for the ball to drop.
I love where his head's at. It's very Legends of the Hidden Temple inspired, right? Like you have to solve. It's not just a physical challenge. It's a mental challenge. It's logic. It's strategy.
It's like Space Indiana Jones, you know?
Yes, exactly. Space Indiana Jones. Exactly.
Using the variation of gravity as part of the game.
Yes,
the
absolutely.
most difficult physical task during hypergravity in that first 20 seconds, and then utilize the ability to essentially float around during microgravity. I see what you're saying.
Well, gravity ninjas.
Gravity ninja.
You'd be like a gravity ninja.
Yeah.
Because you're like a
Gravity
ninja,
ninja.
kung fu, but then
Yeah.
gravity ninja.
And you don't need the anti because you're the
Just
ninja.
a gravity ninja.
Gravity ninja. We got it.
Yes.
And if you win it, you're getting the crystal skull.
Yes. That's it. And